role that content plays for Pet360 is crucial to our brand. Pet360 is an engagement platform for pet parents who are looking and seeking for products and information and advice, and so providing content in a very personalized manner, in a way that gives them a reason to come back and engage with us time and time again is critical. So content sits at the core of how we think about the brand, how we think about what we do every day. So unlike traditional marketing, we actually have a customer engagement team that includes all the touch points with the customer and with the pet parent. And pet parents are so critical, and serving them is so critical, so how we think about our lens with what we do with our energy every day is entirely focused on creating content and experiences that deliver extra value for our pet parents to engage with us. Pet parents have different needs at different stages. And pet parents are a lot like parents of human beings, in that as their pets grow and as they mature, they have different needs. And a puppy coming home has lots of training needs, and pet parents need a lot of support. And so at that point, they're looking for the how-tos, they're looking for a community to help them make important key decisions, they're looking to try to figure out what's the right food to feed. Then as that puppy grows, and through its life stages, it has different needs. And as it enters into the senior stage, it has a whole other series of needs. And so we look at the full journey of the pet parent. And by understanding and identifying the age of that pet, the breed of that pet, we're much better equipped to be able to help connect pet parents with the key unique issues to their unique pet. Because not all pets are the same, not all breeds are the same, not all dogs are the same. So the format, in terms of how someone may want to consume that information, can come from everything from how-tos, to education, to health and wellness, but also to lifestyle, and to having fun, and to sharing. And that's the part that's the most fun. Every Saturday we have an email that goes out that's inspired by user-generated content. And pet parents love that. The engagement rates around consuming an experience that's their community, and it's not driven by the brand, that really lets the brand give the reins back to pet parents, is what they really love. So it really varies and it depends based on what the need of that pet parent is at that stage in their life cycle. But as with everyone, entertainment's important, education's important, finding experts is important, feeling you have trusted content and trusted answers is important, access to PetMD, veterinarian written content, critically important. So we make sure we have all the formats and as broad of a way to consume them as possible, because it really depends on what your need is. And so it's really tailored to be specific and unique to you and your needs at that particular moment. As I'm sure you know, pet parents love to share. Not every pet parent, but most pet parents. And the ability to have a place to share proud moments, happy moments, moments of joy are really a part of what our pet parent engagement platform is all about, inspiring, facilitating those moments of joy. And we really truly believe, as part of the Pet360 brand, that pets deserve lives enriched by great pet parents. And so therefore, the platform and the capability encouraging people to share and encouraging a particular breed to get together as a community and encouraging the Boston Terriers to get to know each other is very much a part of engagement as well. So when we think about user-generated content, having the platform for pet parents to find people like them, our pet parents will tell us is very important to them. The role of content will continue to grow, and similar to traditional advertising, where there's lots of advertising space, the wild, wild west, I think content is very similar in that there's a lot of content out there today. And a lot of content, as pet parents are finding, doesn't necessarily mean trusted. And most pet parents will turn to the veterinarians for advice or to their friends for advice. And so having a role and having a place where they know they can trust the content and the answers that they're getting will become increasingly more important. So building and growing that content is very important. That's one piece of it. Another piece, and where I think the evolution will go around content, is the more that we learn about pet parents and their unique behaviors and their unique engagement, the more we can continue growing our personalization capabilities to make what you're finding and experiencing with Pet360 on the platform even more relevant to you. So I really believe the data plus the content that's appropriate, relevant, trusted will equal more and more personalized, unique experience that when you think about all the competitors in the world today, that's a very unique positioning, and we've really focused on building a brand that is about engagement and building an experience for pet parents that serves their needs and into the white space of all the tools and resources and products tailored to them that they will need over the course of their journey. Brand and editorial really go hand in hand, and a brand needs to be supported by the editorial thinking. And so, for starters, we begin with being very clear on what are the pillars of the brand. And then content supports those pillars. And especially in the pet parenting space, I'm sure you can imagine there's a lot of directions we could go with content. So it's really critical for us to know exactly what are those pillars, and then we put our focus and our energy behind those, because our goal is to be thought leaders in those spaces and to provide the maximum amount of value based on our customer and based on our pet parent base and what they're interested in. So it really, at the end of the day, begins with knowing your customer well, combined with knowing what value you're trying to add as a brand and knowing it well, that then comes through execution as you look at your content strategy and how you build your content plans. I admire Nike, and let me explain why. Nike has gone and transformed a brand that used to sell stuff into a brand that is not just an e-commerce brand and that you can buy across multiple channels, you can buy their products, but they've really moved to a digital business where they're taking the data with their wearables, they're leveraging the data, they've created an amazing community, and they've transcended a brand from being transaction-based to truly enabling their particular consumer to do more of and leverage more of what they're passionate about. And it's not just about the products, it's the community, it's leveraging their activity, creating a value for them, and most importantly, they've created a utility that's unique, a reason why I want to come back and engage with the Nike brand. And in the world of steep competition out there, brands that find ways to add value and add use and add reasons to come back and engage are the brands that are going to be successful, because they're different and they're differentiated. And most importantly, their content strategy isn't just about how-tos and expert advice, it's the community connection, and it's that I can bring my friends along with me. And it's the shareability of the content that they're creating and the platform that they're creating. So again, taking a brand from being product-driven to really a digital brand that embraces all of the value that data and personalization has today is pretty revolutionary, and I'm really excited to see where retail goes with that, because I think what Nike's doing has application across multitudes of places.